Alright, hello everybody. I am once again streaming some Legends ZA. So the first thing I want to do here is grab the malicious armor, because I got lucky enough to run across some auspicious armor. And I see that there is a way to do that through a side quest. I think we're going to mostly tackle some side quests today, just go around popping all these little bubbles. So let's see, I think it's this side quest. Hopefully that's the closest to it. I guess I could just run through the wild zone if I need to. Sure, this is one of the most nefarious wild zones, but whatever. Oh! Excuse me? Oh. Is that one that I'm hunting? That's wild. I was not anticipating to start the stream off like that. So I need to look up Diggersby. Diggersby wasn't in Scarlet Violet, so this is actually something I was hunting and something that I should attempt to capture, I suppose. Wild. Wild. I wasn't even intending to start this off shiny hunting. But yeah, let me go ahead and drop a save here. Okay. Take another save. Just need to turn down my volume here, I forgot about that. Okay. It shouldn't change any volume for you, it should just be for me. Okay, and then these will go. Nope. There we go, awesome, only 2 tries for that one. Alright. Gosh, got a nice little collection here now of my Beast Ball Shinies. That was a very exciting way to start off the stream. In the meantime, let's get going towards the armor that I want to finish the Pokédex. I won't be completely finishing it on this stream. I still need to do a bunch of trade and item evolutions. Is that under the... yeah, it is. Okay, so... it's the best way to get down there. Just jump on this building and jump off. That would be the easiest for me to think of at the moment. Maybe a faster way that I'm not seeing immediately, but oh well. Yeah, you have a Charcadet. I imagine I need to grab my own Charcadet. Got some neutral ones, so that'll be fine. I'm using the wrong Skarmory, too. Well, I guess that's about where the Charcadet was, so I pick it up again later. A life without a true rival isn't worth living. You feeling okay? Of course not. That's why I need you to become my rival. I know, it's a lot to ask from a stranger, but just hear me out. You and I were born on the same day. As children, we chose to trust the same Pokemon, Charcadet. But depending upon the item a trainer uses, this Pokemon can evolve into 2 different species. And we could not let our Charcadet remain Charcadet always. No, fated rivals such as you and I cannot walk the same path forever. So we parted ways, one of us choosing to evolve Charcadet into Armarouge, the other, Cerulege. That was that, until Destiny called. Paths crossed again. On that fateful day, we decided to pit Cerulege against Armarouge, battle to determine once and for all which of us is the greater trainer. Wouldn't that just be the best story? I've always wanted a life like that. I don't have a rival born on the same day as me, or even a friend. That's why I need you to become my rival. Please. We've already got the auspicious armor and the malicious armor we need to evolve Charcadet. I'll give you whichever one you want, so please evolve a Charcadet and help me finally live out the fateful battle of my dreams. So let me know whenever you've decided which set of armor you want. Malicious armor, please. Malicious armor. So you're going to evolve your Charcadet into Cerulege. Then I'll use the auspicious armor and evolve my Charcadet here into Armarouge. Here we go, Charcadet. The day has come for you to wield that blazing crimson power. Now we must fight to finish for the finish. You with only your Cerulege, I with only my Armarouge. Okay, so I need to drop my whole party elsewhere. Great. Plenty of candy. Ah, Bitterblade is fire, I forgot. Shall we engage in our fated fight to the finish? Armarouge versus Cerulege? Let's do it. Last I can experience the fateful battle between Armarouge and Cerulege I always dreamed of. Let the story unfold. Got it all thought out. That's very cute. Never imagined our paths would cross again. Not like this. I see you've evolved your old Charcadet into Cerulege at last. Crobat, do you remember our very first battle? Charcadet versus Charcadet? You beat me back then. That's right, but I'm no fool. I know you must have grown stronger since that time. This will be the final battle that decides everything between you and me. Armarouge and I will win, once and for all. Now, Armarouge, unleash your blazing crimson flames. I didn't even notice what level it was, so... How could this be? Is Sarah a stronger one after all? Blazing crimson flames flicker and fade. Defeated my Armarouge. You truly are the one trainer worthy of being called my rival. That was the best. Finally had to live out the fateful battle of my dreams. It honestly felt like we truly were rivals. Perhaps it was fate. Man, that's my rival for you. Always saying the coolest things. Oh, bottle caps, nice. Okay, wait, I need to get at least some of my Pokemon back first. Ooh, well, might have been faster going through this week first. Alright, as long as I'm already in here, I might as well get my Armarouge as well. Okay. With those done, I think I'm pretty free to just roam around and do different quests. So let's see what this one is. Must be inside. Oh, there's multiple. Just a hyperspace side mission over here? Okay. That might earn me the rest of what I need. So, let's peek at it. I'll use a 4-star donut, probably. Oh, another battle one, probably. Oh, look now. Crobat's here, too. What are you doing barging in on my precious family time in hyperspace, kid? This ain't exactly quality time. Wait a moment. I've got something I want to tell you, Kanari. Crobat gets to talk to you plenty, but I never get a chance. Is it a matter of proving my worth? If so, I challenge you to a 2-on-2 battle. Leaders of Dynamo. Sure, I'm down if Crobat is. Let's do it. With Scraffy and the rest of my team, I know I can, no, will win. Enough playing around, Electroth. Let's crank up the voltage with Mega Evolution. Oh gosh. Okay, I got my heal on at least. Ah, damn. Excadrill, I need you to Mega Evolve. Let's show this kid what we're made of. I love the Mega Scolipede. It's probably my favorite Mega design of this set. Pops and I can't get on the same wavelength, but I guess battles are fun because they're so tricky. My best strategies still weren't enough to give my grandkid the victory she deserved. We did it. Alright, MZ Kinetic. What do you want to tell me? I want to make a nap with Feedware someday, Kanari. Fine by me, as long as I don't hate the design. You better make it a good one too, kid. If I'm gonna play Kanari, I gotta understand her. Her outfit's better than anyone. No, you don't. Well, if I'm getting new gear soon, here, take this, Crobat. And for you, here, have some Canary bread, made of love by Pops. Canary bread? Thank you. I'll treasure this. Or you could just eat it. Check out that new outfit. I've been meaning to change my outfit anyways. It's cute. It's too bad that it has the like bra attached. Or I guess like it's a tube top, technically, like a zipped tube top. Still not something that I love. But yeah, why don't I toy around with outfits for a little bit? I feel like I've been wearing what I have on for a bit too long. I do like this. To actually choose that, right? Confirm. Cool. Oh, what pants to wear along with this, though? Probably not shorts. It does have these sort of set. I don't want to wear the purple. Definitely don't want to wear the purple. Also, maybe just the black would be nice. Oh, and it has a different belt color. Oh, I wonder if there's a purple belt? No. A white belt. It's nice, though. Maybe you want to go no hat with this one? Yeah, it looks nice. I like these chunky glasses. It's too bad there aren't... Oh, there are flare frames. That's cute. White frames are nice, though. Ooh, beautiful. We're building something here. I might keep the Mystic Socks and Satchel. I still really like those. The Natu Zatu design. I'm not sure what I want to do for shoes. Ooh. Go back to the gloves over here. No, they're too gray for those gloves, so maybe black and white stripe. No, I need something whiter. Oh, honestly, this probably works nicely. Yeah, let's go with this. I didn't actually grab those glasses either. And something with the earrings. Oh, there's no pink. Interesting. Maybe a different color of stud. Match the hair more. Oh, dang it. Okay, at least I've picked all of these options, so should be easy enough to get back. Every time I take off my hat, I think I look like the Persona 3 protagonist. Interesting, he wasn't hanging around there before. Oh, it's you. You know, I had this idea for a new ultra hardcore training challenge. Want to try it out? Don't worry, the rules are super simple. You're stuck in a room with some wild Pokemon, you gotta dodge their attacks. That's it. Easy, right? You can just send out your Pokemon or throw a Pokeball and try to catch them, yeah? Nope, none of that's gonna fly. It's just you and your reflexes. I call it the Defenseless Dodger Challenge. Give me a shout when you're feeling brave. Free to leave your Pokemon and Pokeballs behind and become a Defenseless Dodger. I'm so ready. Let's see if you can last 30 seconds. Get ready for a jolt of high voltage excitement. Defenseless Dodger time. Ready? Go! Game over. Dang, check it out, you survived. Chat was eating that up. Come back whenever and try to beat your record, yeah? Kid, do you know what all Pokemon battles really hinge on? The whims of fate! Like you could have gotten the answer. Listen good, Pokemon battles hinge on sheer speed. You can swoop in on an opponent or dodge an attack at a key moment if you move fast enough. Me and my Cyclizar roll all around Lumios every day, and we've learned moves that let him roll over opponents even faster. We're the fastest in town, which means you'll never beat us. Don't believe me? Badless. Come talk to me when you think you're ready. Ready for battle? My Cyclizar are all revved up. My engine's roaring. Here begins the legend of the fastest and strongest Cyclizar team. You left us in the dust. You sure kept up with us. You're really good. Guess we need to knuckle down and get even speedier. I think it's Tien. You deserve it. Flame Charge doesn't just deal damage, it lets your Pokemon move faster. Trust me, there's no feeling quite like running in circles around your opponent. Alright, Cyclizar crew, let's ride all around Lumios to our heart's content. Alright, let's compare Flame Charge. 50 to Flame Wheel. 60 to get that speed boost. It's movement speed, it's not speed stat. I'll keep Flame Wheel down because that has a chance of burn too. Alright. Hey, sorry to spring this on you, but I need help finding someone. I'm looking for a trainer who uses dragon types, and whose partner is Dragalge. This person is tall, has green hair, and probably looks pretty wild and tough, like a street fighter. You know, anyone who fits the description, please let me know. I wonder who that could be. What do you want? What are you wearing? Who cares what I'm wearing? It's none of your business. Eesh, talk about tactless. Guess some things never change. Good to see you again, Marisa. My Pokemon and I have been training tirelessly to finally take you down, the band. Training hard's given for any fighter with their assault. Gotten stronger too. Well, I'm counting on it, and I'll beat you anyway. Then you'll have to make good on your promise. The band. I cannot allow you to participate in extracurricular non-SPC activities. Not without me, of course. What? You've got a score to settle on the battlefield, lady, so stay out of the way. If you wish to battle the band, you will need my permission to do so. You have but one option. Team up with Crobat and battle us together. Oh, that's not what I meant to hit first. Turn. Oh, you picked it anyway, that's fine. There we go. It's our responsibility as leads to guide the masses, Fable. Time for our secret weapon, Mega Evolve, so we can drag these two Dragalge. Of course. Wonderfully done. Good team, you pair perfectly with any partner. You got me, Marisa. I can tell how hard you've been training. You weren't kidding about all that training, huh? Told you so. Though I admit victory was largely thanks to Crobat. Still, a win's a win, and a deal's a deal. You have to fulfill the promise you made. Then, partner with me. Yeah, about that. I've already got a partner. I'm sorry, but that's one promise I just can't keep. And yet you partnered up with Gwen, or did I imagine that? I already told you that was... I did that for Miss Ancha's benefit. I see how it is. Guess I took too long training and missed my shot, huh? No worries, I get it. And Laban, that outfit looks good on you. Thank you for your help, Crobat. Now then, where am I going to find a good partner? Whoa. 2 alphas. Finally done it. They said it couldn't be done, but I did it. For the sake of our customers, I really went and did it. You may know the ultimate beans we use in our Ultimo Cafe, aka the 100,000 Pokeyen brew, I have obtained the ultimate grade of the ultimate beans, the supreme cream of the crop. They can only be harvested in a select area, and only a handful are produced at a time. But thanks to the power of Pokemon, I finally got them. The ultimate beans of ultimate supreme ultimacy. This is the achievement of a lifetime. Wouldn't you like a taste of my once-in-a-lifetime brew? I sure would. Then prepare to pay the price. It'll cost you 1 million Pokeyen. If you truly are interested, and you're sure you won't regret it, then go on. Order a cup. The ultimate beans of supreme ultimacy. This kind of chance only comes around once in a lifetime. Have you come to partake of my ultimate special? Yes. You're absolutely sure. You really believe you're worthy of a cup of 1 million Pokeyen brew. Think it's a good use of all your savings, and you'll be able to appreciate this brew's taste? Yes. You know that appreciating such a rare bean is about more than merely tasting the difference. It's about understanding the bean itself. Knowing how it was grown, it was roasted, when, where, why. And still you insist that you can appreciate a 1 million Pokeyen cup of coffee. I do. And you can express the unique notes of such a bean, describe its flavor in your own words. Merely saying that it tastes like a 1 million Pokeyen cup of coffee won't cut it. That relates nothing. Nothing at all. Such words are dregs in my mug. You're sure that you aren't merely chasing after some shallow desire for notoriety? You aren't here just so you can boast, plead that you are, that you've tasted a 1 million Pokeyen brew. I want to drink the coffee. So you'll fork over 1 million Pokeyen of your hard-earned cash. Then you'll spew out some ignorant commentary about the flavor and simply embarrass yourself. The shame will never leave you. You realize that's what's at stake, don't you? And yet you plan to be ready for the ultimate special. The ultimate coffee of supreme ultimacy. I want the blasted coffee. And allow me to confirm just one last time. You wish to drink a cup of my ultimate special, a brew so rare it can be had but once in a lifetime. You seek the ultimate coffee of supreme ultimacy. Just sell me the dang coffee. Such determination. Now that is worthy of my once-in-a-lifetime special. That is what deserves a cup of the ultimate coffee of supreme ultimacy. I ask forgiveness for testing your resolve so relentlessly. I will prepare your coffee at once. Please have a seat and relax. Go ahead, dear customer. Try my ultimate special, the ultimate coffee of supreme ultimacy. All right, bottoms up. That, dear customer, was a cup brewed from the ultimate beans of supreme ultimacy. My ultimate special, a once-in-a-lifetime delicacy. How would you describe the flavor? The ultimate in aroma and aftertaste. Thank you for your lovely words. They are most worthy of a 1 million Pokeyen cup of coffee. And now the matter of the bill. That will be 1 million Pokeyen, if you please. I imagine the ultimate beings must be glad to have been consumed by the ultimate trainer. 100 Pokémon, let's go! That's so funny. Oh my god, I love that. No other Pokemon game could get away with that. That's hilarious. I need your help. I have a date with the lady who likes Purloin, but... I'm so nervous. I don't think I'll be able to carry on a conversation, so I'm asking for your help. Could you please help me talk to her? Please! Please! Let me know when you're ready to help. Please. I really need this. Are you ready to back me up? You got it. Thank you. My date really likes Purloin, so I went and caught one for her, but I haven't had time to get to know it. Or Purloin in general. Could you sit nearby and give me some pointers if they're needed? She'll be here soon. If I can't answer one of her questions, please tell me something good to say. All you need in life are Purloin, nice cafes, and stimulating conversation. I'm sure you know what kind of Pokemon Purloin is. I'm gonna guess it's the devious Pokemon, but now I'm curious. I'm gonna look it up before I answer. Devious Pokemon, yep. Exactly. Devious describes Purloin perfectly, doesn't it? Do you know why Purloin steals people's things? Just does that for fun, I think? Check the Pokedex entry. So for fun, but the figure is charming, victims can't help forgive it. Okay, those are fun. That's right. With Purloin, every day is a thrill. You must know the move that Purloin surprisingly can't learn on its own, right? Nasty plot? No, I guess it would be foul play. Yep, you'd think Purloin would be able to learn that move, but it can't. Funny, isn't it? It's so fun talking with someone else who loves Purloin. I keep going for hours. Well, Livy, it seems like Purloin enjoys your company. And I've enjoyed your company too. So it'd be great if we could maybe go out again sometime. Sure thing. I'd love to chat about Purloin again. Thank you. I'll be right back. You're a real lifesaver. I had no idea what she was talking about. Thanks to you, I'll be meeting up with her again. Forever grateful. Horrid. But I got a fake out, okay. I'll have to say goodbye to her now. I just hope she doesn't start talking about purloin again. What a terrible man. Just a sec before I start on this next side quest, I need to lower this desk, get seated, so I'm going to turn off my camera and the mic for a sec. Alright, we're back. Hey, you're Crobat for Team MZ, right? I'd like to ask you a favor. Could you take my Fido for a walk? Child, precious. Fido needs to go on walks to stay healthy, but I'm a bit busy today. If you take Fido on a walk for me, I'd really appreciate it. Let me know when you're ready for a nice walk. Are you ready to take Fido for a walk? Let's go! There's a route Fido and I like to go on. Climb these stairs, go down the alley on the right, the one by the other post box. Fido likes to take a lap around the wild zone. Alright, Fido, I'll see you later. Oh, it's the baker's Fido, taking a walk with the youngster today, How nice. Enjoy your walk. Whoa there, Mastiff. No need to growl. Sorry about that. My Mastiff can be a little big-headed. It's an energetic Mastiff. I wish it wasn't such a troublemaker. Anyway, your Fido is cute. I see you're asked to get on a walk. Huh, I guess once trainers get to talking, Pokemon let their fur down a bit too. Okay, Fido. See you around. Aw, how cute. I know what that Pokemon is. It's a Fido. Can I play with it? Fido looks happy they got to play a little during its walk. Gonna get back to the requester. Looks like you had fun in your walk, Fido. Thanks, Crobat. Yeast in Fido's breath ferments things around it. They use that yeast to make bread. Bread's been so popular I haven't had time to take Fido on walks lately. But from now on, I'll be sure to make time for my Fido and my baking. After all, I can't let people see my own cute Fido more than I do. Would you just look at this rare specimen? Fine Viper like mine is seldom seen in Lumbeo City. Fly's Viper here's named Seti. Real dude, eh? It's an Arbok. An Arbok? You're calling this Pokemon right here beside me an Arbok. Nonsense, this is clearly a Viper. Still, I'm a reasonable fellow, I can admit when I'm wrong about something. So if you want to insist this isn't a Viper, then go on and show me a real one. What's this now? They're both Viper, aren't they? I suppose if you squint, maybe they've got slightly different silhouettes, but that's nothing. Sevi is 100% an Arbok. I'm going to believe that that Pokemon there is a full Viper. That means Sevi here is a region of Viper. It's an Arbok. It's an Arbok. And I, daft old codger that I am, gave an Arbok the name Sevi. Wouldn't feel right to just suddenly start calling it Arby instead. You don't mind, Sevi Bud. Well, then it's just stick with that. Simple's best. Goodness, I guess I'd better read up on Arbok and make sure I'm caring for Sevi properly. Oh, Poison Fang, nice. Congratulations! We're giving out free protein as part of this special promotion. Can I ask for just a moment of your time? Sure. Thank you! Alrighty, let's get started with our protein street survey. Do you know what protein is? I know all about it. I see. Well, protein is a nutritious drink. Where do you find out about protein? Pokemon Center? Noted. Where you get your information from is important, isn't it? Does 5,000 Poké-Yen for a bottle of protein sound expensive to you? That's cheap. I see. Everyone has their own way of valuing things. Do you know of any other drinks similar to protein? I'm aware of Carbos. Gotcha. There are so many different products that it can be hard to keep track, huh? Then, would you want to have your Pokemon drink a bottle of protein? When I want to raise its attack. Noted. Make sure to follow the usage instructions. What do you think protein tastes like? Tasty, sweet, bitter, sweet? I see. Make sure that your Pokemon know what you think. Would you recommend protein to a friend? I don't know. Got it. Whether or not you recommend something really depends on who you're talking to. And that's all for our survey. Thank you for your time. I bet you're wondering what this cute Cubone is doing next to me. As long as I'm with Cubone, everyone stops to chat, so it gets me plenty of takers for the survey. Thank you for answering all our questions. Here's a small token of our appreciation. Maybe our next survey will be about iron. I guess it's slightly closer. Meow. Meow. Oh, a human. As you can see, I'm a girl who positively adores the Scratch Cat Pokemon. If you can beat Meow in a battle, then one of these three Meowth might just... well, you'll have to battle us to find out. So, what'll it be when I have a Pokemon battle with Mew? Certainly. Rawr. Talk to Meow when you're ready to battle. Icon has Pokemon battle? What makes Scratch Cat Pokemon so perfect? They're colossal in battle. Impossible. Wow, I can't believe you beat all my Meow. I'm at a loss for purrs. Now it's time to pick your favorite Meowth out of the 3. Oh, a starter Pokemon choice. I mean... God, Galarian Meowth just looks like some weird little gnome man. I love it. You're choosing this Meowth? Are you positive? Yeah. A feline choice. You know a good Meowth when you see one. Alright, time for your reward. A personal play session with your favorite Meowth. Go on, enjoy some quality time together. God. Looking fierce. Oh, so cute. So you just get to see all its different reacts. Interesting. Meow. Who's a good meow? Is someone hungry? Oh. Time for a catnap. Clipping into the flowers there. Bye for now. Alright, you two, that's enough playtime for Meow. You and Meowth both look perfectly happy. The other Meowth want to play with you too, so come back soon for more quality time together. Heyday! Alright, I was like, I gotta be getting a TM from this. What is it? Oh wait, it's going towards that one. There's a rumor going around among us couriers. You know the Dormans Bien Cemetery? I have heard one of the gravestones moves around at night. What's even weirder is that my courier friends say it only happens under certain conditions. 1, it has to be nighttime. 2, you can only have 1 Pokemon with you. 3, you have to enter the cemetery from the northern gate. 4, you have to say these magic words in your head. Solitary solo cemeteries are sorta scary. I can see if the rumor is true. I'm too scared to try it myself. Sorry for that. I was feeling a sneeze coming on more earlier, and I was hoping I'd be able to mute myself for it. But, c'est la vie. Alright, cemetery. No, it's one of the zones. I just can't remember for the life of me which one it is. This one? Alright, I have to enter from the north. Nighttime, put 1 Pokemon, northern gate, magic words. Okay. Oh, it's a Pumpkaboo. I never noticed that. That's cute. Solitary cemeteries are Solitary. Nope. I completely forgot what it was. Solitary. Solo. Cemeteries are. Sorta. Scary! I'm guessing this is Cophagrigus? Oh no, it's Houndstone? I wonder if these are shiny. Not that it matters, I don't need these shiny, I can get them from Bam easily, but interesting. Ah, they probably are shiny locked. Really? I'm on my way right now. Thanks for investigating the room, Crobat. So there was no moving gravestone, huh? Just a Houndstone and some Creeper? Well, glad now that's all there is to it. Wait, where the heck did Creeper and Houndstone come from? I'm gonna be surrounded by Creeper and Houndstone in Solitary Cemetery at night. Sounds sort of scary. $13.13. Very silly. Ooh, Sharna and Flamigo. You there, young man, please, can you spare a minute? I've embarked on a new business venture here, but I have to admit that it's not going very well. You see, I aim to help those who suffer from bad dreams catch up on their Z's through the power of hypnosis. I think plenty of us are plagued with bad dreams these days, don't you? But I've run into quite the roadblock. My first customer's Flamigo simply refuses to fall asleep. My Flamigo just flat out won't drift off. Perhaps there's too much energy stored up in its belly. I think Musharna might also be experiencing some jitters in front of our very first customer. Please, could you give Musharna a nice example? Show it how easy it can be. All you have to do is use Hypnosis and then Dream Eater on Flamigo. Where's my own Musharna? Oh, you did it. Flamigo goes to sleep. Now all we need is a good Dream Eater. Yes, that was a fine Dream Eater. Think of this isn't like a baby. Thank you very much for helping my poor insomniac flamingo get some rest. It seems to be feeling better now that it's got some much-needed shut-eye. I'm sure we'll be back the next time Flamingo has trouble sleeping. That was a fine demonstration. Surely Bouchard is ready for any future customers now. Thank you for your help. Now my dream business, Rev de Musharna, will be a grand success. If you ever think that any of your Pokemon need some sleep, please bring them to me. Figured it would be Dream Eater TM. More, I need even more heat. Restaurant Leia will be stuck at 2 stars forever if we can't get more firepower. That's why I've thought of the perfect way to get us the 3rd star. Some serious heat. You look puzzled, my friend. Allow me to explain. I'm going to offer the spiciest dishes made for spice lovers by a true spice lover. It's gonna be a Spice Fiesta! But your everyday spicy dishes aren't going to impress the most intense of heat seekers. So I'm going to need a special assistant to make this event a success. Please, you just gotta bring me the Pokemon known as Scoville. If I can get a Scoville and use its spicy extract on my dishes, I'll be able to produce the kind of heat that discerning spice maniacs all seek. Please, can you bring me a Scoville and that is the move Spicy Extract? I don't know if this one's for keep, but I think I have extra. Need to evolve more. Caspakid. Yeah, I have extra Caspakid. Oh, I even have one sitting around in that box. Scoville in. And just block that in there for now. Check if I can use Spicy Extract. Okay. Yes, that's a Scoville in for sure. It has no Spicy Extract and it's got 2 spicy looking faces. It's perfect. Let's get this Spice Fiesta burning. I'm ready. Ready to cook, eh? I like that fire in you. Now, let's get to work spicing up everyone's dishes. Spice Maniacs, your long wait is now over. It's time for you to enjoy some dishes made for the Spice Lovers. By the Spice Lovers. With the spiciest love. Let the Spice Fiesta begin. Spice! You'd be so kind, Crobat. Please unleash your spicy extract on all our customers' dishes. Allez cuisine! Whoa! Go, Scovillain! So hot! Oh my god. The simulating kick of that extract certainly has me feeling spicier. That's a kick in the head. That's some spice. C'est bien. Whoa. Yes. Interesting. It got in my eye. Oh, Scovillain, you utter rascal. Is it not targeting the right thing? Oh, I'll come back to that one. Just the fire, look, that spicy extract is making my stomach start to hurt. I don't know what's wrong with this. There we go. That aroma. Woohoo! Yes, yes, this is it. This is it. Interesting. Don't be shy. There's no need to hold back. All these people want that spicy extract. Or do you want to talk to me about something else? Yep, just let me at him. Did I miss somebody? Ah, back here, okay. Spicy extract! Okay, that's surely everyone, isn't it? This table, okay. What a fiery move! It's off the scale. You managed at every last table with a nice helping of spicy extract, huh? For the spice lovers. By the spice lovers. With the spiciest love. What a spice fiesta! You know, I do still want to earn our 3rd star, but seeing everyone excited and smiling today was plenty rewarding on its own. None of it would have been possible without you and Scoville and Crobat. Our Spice Fiesta was a smashing success. Thank you so much for helping out. Oh, nice mints. Is this another survey? No, I don't think it is. Just some character class. Have you heard? There's been some trouble with Inquisitartico over our guard Pokemon. Who's to them? Well, the fact that you defeated our clan led to quite a lot of bother. I'm blaming you personally for that. But there are some people in the company who didn't want to properly look into who defeated our guards, or why that was even possible. They only wanted to cause a commotion over the fact that our guards were defeated at all. There was a great deal of debate over what we should do to avoid such trouble in the future, and the decision we landed on was Morpeko. I'd like to ask you to battle our Morpeko guards and evaluate whether they will be up to the task. Please let me know as soon as you're ready. Are you willing to battle our Morpeko guards? I'll do it. If you'd be so kind then. Oh no! Morpeko worked up an appetite battling, and now they've given to their darker natures. This won't work at all. We can't have Sartico's guards acting like that. I think I'll just recommend that we keep our cute, strong, reliable den as we always have. I wonder if I need to get into that zone, or if there's a ladder around here. I'm gonna do the scaffolding. There's only one Pokemon with a body made of plasma that lets it infiltrate appliances. Checking out Rotom, of course. I see you have a Rotom phone. Rotom phones are very valuable. After all, there can't be an infinite supply of them. There are enough Rotom in the world for that. Rotom phones are amazing, yes, but Rotom truly shines when it enters a household appliance. I want to battle different forms of Rotom as it possesses various appliances. If so, just let me know. I wonder what appliances Rotom will take over. Are you ready to battle against Rotom's different forms? Yeah! Presenting the amazing, awe-inspiring Rotom, watch as it inspirits all sorts of appliances. Introducing our first Rotom. Heat Rotom, that's the name for a Rotom when it possesses a microwave oven like this. Heat Rotom is an electric and fire type Pokemon, and look, it's no longer a ghost type. In this form, it can learn the move Overheat. If Heat Rotom's happy, your food will come out crisp and juicy. If not, I hope you like it burnt. In this Pokemon battle, I'll be showing you the best Rotom has to offer. If you can't stand the heat, Rotom, get out of the kitchen, right? Could you feel the heat from Heat Rotom? Next, Wash Rotom. That's what we call a Rotom that possesses a washing machine. I'm awash with excitement. Wash Rotom is an electric and water type Pokemon. In this form, it can learn the move Hydro Pump. Just thinking about it pumps me up. It's very considerate. It'll only start washing a load of laundry if you've added detergent to it. But there's always a risk of flooding your home. Wash Rotom got totally washed out. I bet Wash Rotom washed away any doubts you had about it. Coming up, we've got a Rotom that has seized the control of a lawnmower. Mow Rotom. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. Mow Rotom is an electric and grass type Pokemon. In this form, it can learn to move a Leaf Storm. The only question is whether you have a lawn big enough for it to mow. It swaggers around as it scatters grass clippings everywhere. What a mischief maker. Mow Rotom got mowed down. Mow Rotom's mowing power is most impressive, huh? Next in line is Fan Rotom. That's named for a Rotom that's taken over a fan. Fantastic. Fan Rotom is an electric and flying type Pokemon. In this form, it can then move Air Slash. Since Rotom understands voice commands, ordering it to use that move is a breeze. But it's also quite the prankster. You never know when it'll blow your important documents away. Aw, I was Fan Rotom's biggest fan. I'm sure Fan Rotom absolutely blew you away too. And last but not least, Frost Rotom. That's what Rotom is called when it takes over a refrigerator. That's so cool, it gives me the chills! Frost Rotom is an electric and ice type Pokemon. In this form, it can move Blizzard. It wreaks havoc by freezing everything around it. That doesn't really sell you on it, huh? By the way, I hear Rotom's form changes have something to do with its special motor. lost my cool, so I can't think of any puns. I was such a motor mouth talking up Rotom that I hardly noticed the battle had ended. In the Galar region, you can find Rotom hard at work as Rotom and Rotom bikes too. But remember, Rotom is a prankster to the core. Rotom's antics while it's inhabiting an appliance can be difficult to keep under control. Trainer like you would probably have no trouble mastering all its forms in battle though. So we're happy to present you with a catalog you can use to change Rotom's form. Using that catalog if you ever catch a wild Rotom. Try using that catalog if you ever catch a wild Rotom so far. I'm sure Rotom will take on even more forms as new devices and appliances are invented. In other words, Rotom's possibilities are endless. Infinite Rotom. What an inspiring idea. This is Cafe Triste. As our name suggests, we cultivate a subdued atmosphere here. Once years ago, we suddenly began to grow much more popular. Our cafe was bursting with customers, and in the end we couldn't serve them all. I got so busy I wanted to pull my own hair. To such overwhelming crowds, I say, "Non, merci." And yet, if no customers come at all, we can't stay in business. It's a delicate balance. You see what I'm driving at, yes? Are you driving at something? To attract enough customers keep us afloat, yet not so many that we drown. We need to offer dishes that are just tempting enough. What dish do you think would suit our menu? Curry and rice? I hear people grouse that it's not as tasty as Hotel's surprisingly good curry. Non, merci. What dish do you think would suit our menu? Croissants? We'd forever be in the shadow of Move Cafe's croissanterie. Croissanterie? Jeez, I can't read. Non, merci. What dish do you think would suit our menu? Lumio Skelettes? Oh, you can get Lumio Skelettes anywhere. Non, merci. Perhaps sushi is the answer. It's pleasantly light, not too filling, but it would clash horribly with coffee. We're for attracting only a modest crowd of true enthusiasts. Quite the ingenious solution, if I do say so myself. But I've never even attempted making sushi. And a research trip to the sushi high roller would break my meal budget. Non, merci. This time you see what I'm driving at, don't you? No, I suppose you don't. I'm asking you to show me Tatsugiri. I would see this Pokemon in all three of its fishy forms. I might actually have to come back to this one. I think I might only have two. Red, orange, red. I need yellow still. Okay. I guess I'll keep an eye out for Tatsugiri. Here we are. You, wait a tick. Aren't you the trainer known as Crobat from Team MC? Yeah, you got me. I knew I recognized you. I wonder if I could trouble a renowned trainer such as yourself with a trifling request. I'm an auteur, you see, a writer of great novels. Not that my talent is appreciated by the masses, but I've got just the idea for my next manuscript. The only element I lack is the dramatis personae. A famed trainer like you could round out my cast and provide the inspiration I've been looking for. I have an idea for the Pokemon my tale shall require. Could you assemble them for me? First, let's have a ground-type Pokemon. Next, a Pokemon that knows Flamethrower. Finally, a Pokemon bearing a Mega Stone. I must see all three, then my creative juices will surely run it over. Could you put the trio in your party and come show me? I can repeat the list whenever you like. ground type. Mega Stone, Thunder. Have you brought me the Pokemon? The 3 Pokemon required for my tail? And I brought them. Seems you have the requisite number of Pokemon at least, but will be fulfilled. First things first, which is your ground type Pokemon? Excadrill. Excadrill, quite the choice. Oh yes, this is sparking some ideas. Then on to our next character, which is a Pokemon that knows Flamethrower. Williams. Yes, Williams. Scenes are coming into sharp focus now. New strong finish. Which is the Pokemon that bears a mighty Megastone? Superfruit. Superfruit, astounding. I would have never thought. Thank you, friend. You've given me precisely what I asked for, so now I can craft my great tale. It is to be an adventure novel, you see. Since you've been so integral to the whole thing, I don't mind giving you a little preview of the plot. Our tale begins deep in the wilds of the Kalos region. There, in a forest replete with nature's majesty, a Pokemon called Excadrill has a thought. I could Mega Evolve. So our hero journeys forth in search of a Megastone. Trainer Crobat by their side. They arrive at the Tower of Mastery where they meet Superfruit, bearing the very same Megastone they sought, no less. Beat me in true battle, their foe declares, and I shall allow you to take this Megastone with you. Accepting the challenge, Excadrill sends out Crobat to do battle. Just then, another rival of the stone swoops in out of nowhere. Williams unleashes Flamethrower to bid a claim to the Megastone for itself. Crobat leaps in front of Excadrill to protect it from the Flamethrower, and hurls both Williams and Superfruit to Sea Spirit's Den in Kalos' merciless sea. Tawny, the mysterious and mighty figure who governs all Mega Evolutions, saw everything. She recognizes and rewards Crobat, granting him a Mega Evolution of his own. Yes, it's the first ever human Mega Evolution. Witnessing this miraculous sight, Excadrill's faith in the power of Mega Evolution is reaffirmed. Inspired, Excadrill vows anew to find a Megastone of its own. Yes, its very own Excadrillite stone. Oh, it's gonna be a bestseller. I just know it. Sure. Now I'd better get it all down on paper so I can submit my manuscript to Lumio's press. I can't thank you enough for your help. You'll write a blurb for me when it comes out, right? 50 muscle feathers. Guess I should peek if Tatsugiri is around, since I need to capture it anyway. There's Dondozo at least. Do I particularly care about any of these? Cool to get Pancham, I guess, but that's about it. I don't dislike option 2 and option 3 per se, I just think option 1 is the way to go. But option 1 and option 3 lack impact, I think we should go with my suggestion, option 2. My proposal, option 3, is the most fitting of all, but you two just refuse to budge, don't you? Well then, how about we ask this young person here for his opinion? And there's a good idea at last. We're getting nowhere just going around in circles ourselves. You there, young man, could you give us a hand? See, this street needs a new name, one that will really get people's attention. want to draw more visitors to our street with a name that captures the imagination. So why don't you help us decide? After all, this town will belong to your generation someday. We each came up with our own idea. My idea is Limios Grand Avenue. I know it's a bit too grand for this little old street, but that's how we'll entice people to visit. My proposal is Mega Evolution Road. Of course, there's not really anything around here related to Mega Evolution, but isn't it evocative? And I'm suggesting Boulevard Boulevard. Might as well tell people what they're in for, and this little boulevard's got about as boring as they come. They've all got their selling points, but none is a clear winner. It's like going around in a circle between fire, water, and grass types. What do you think? Which name would you pick? Have you decided? Do you know which name would be perfect for our street? Got it? Oh, well, let's hear it at once. Which of our ideas is the winner? I've got an even better idea. You want to throw out all our suggestions and come back to the drawing board? I don't know. I'm feeling terrible, so I'm gonna go with recent meme. 67. Avenue. I wonder if we can catch anything here. Like, why are they letting me name this? "67th Avenue. I think it's perfect. I agree. I feel just the same. Nothing boring about that idea. And then from this day onward, this street shall be known as 67th Avenue. I hope everyone in Limios soon adopts it. 50 Premier Ball? Okay. That's nice. What an interesting reward. Does it have that name now? I don't see it. It's strange. Very strange. Hey, Team MZ Kid. I gotta help someone out. Maybe you're gonna help me out? Get it. Got it. Good. Here's the deal. I've been here in Scream's country on that sewer entrance. I've got to go see what's up, but I hear there are some menacing ghost Pokemon in there. I know the boss thinks pretty highly of you, so I'm sure you wouldn't mind giving me a little hand. Not because anyone here is scared, obviously. Who's scared? Who said I'm scared? You're tough and you love doing stuff for the city, right? Well, here's a chance. Get in there. Alright, here's Rodriguez. Time to scour the sewer. You go first. Quit looking at me like that, I'm not scared. It's just common sense to put heavy hitters up front. Ah, distance is normal for a sewer. Wait, what's that? Yeah! This Pokemon seem to be sleeping. Oh no. I've heard about these things in ghost stories, like Rodriguez. And they trap people inside their bodies. You gotta attack them. We gotta drive them off and find whoever was screaming. Looks like no one's trapped inside this Cofagrigus. We can sense more of them still lurking around the sewer. Ariada's just ready for battle, I guess. Okay. Alpha, that's why it has a billion HP. Let's become trapped inside this Cofagrigus. I try something against the left. Woohoo, one rare candy. Ooh, we select one. There it is. Ah, there. It's so bright out here. Are you alright? Oh, well, to tell you the truth, I got pretty excited when I found a Cofagrigus down there. You never seen Lumios. I let out a big whoop of excitement, and I think the noise ticked Cofagrigus off. So it got mad and swallowed me up. Thing is, it was just so darn comfy in there, I dozed off. I think I was about to hit run mode. So, I'm a little embarrassed, but thanks for busting me out. Hey, good work. Guess we found out Screamer. Glad you're all right, fella. Look at you, helping to keep the peace around Lumios again. Not a feather in your cap. Of course, you never would have had a chance if I hadn't flagged you down. Feel free to thank me. Don't get swallowed. Huh? Ah! Oh, Shadow Punch. Oh, that's just showing me back to Triste, I think. Unless... No, yeah, that's the... Well, let me see. No, there is another quest, probably up there. Oh, I got caught in a new day dawning, okay. Oh, at least I didn't get knocked down to the ground. Seems like there should be another quest over here, but I'm not seeing it. Oh, is there just... Is the writer back down there? Wow, I feel very slight. Oh, you're back. Thank you again for your previous assistance. A good friend. The manuscript I produced with your help was a smash hit. You'll be hitting shelves soon. Congrats. I was thinking about trying my hand at the romance genre next. I'd love your assistance. To be specific, I'd like to ask you to put the following Pokemon in your party to show me. First, I think we'll need a Fairy-type Pokemon. Second, a Dragon-type Pokemon. Third, Pokemon should be an Alpha Pokemon. The fourth should be a second Alpha. You could show me all those? I'm counting on you. Yes, you, the hero of my own personal title. Could you put those four in your party and come show me? I can repeat the list whenever you like. Alpha Pokemon. Anywhere. Here we go. sick. Never mind, I guess it can't be Mega Evolved. That's annoying. Give me Excadrill. Octopus. You've managed to assemble the perfect cast of characters for me. I can't thank you enough. Now let's talk romance. Cleffa is in love with Gimme Gimme. Gimme Gimme is in love with Excadrill. Excadrill is in love with Clobbopus. And of course, Clobbopus is in love with Cleffa. It's no mere love triangle, it's an endless love loop. What do you think? Brilliant, isn't it? Seriously? No, wait, this won't do it. And simple love offers no resolution. You have one other idea, I suppose. It's a bit more involved, but hear me out, won't you? Sure, I will. Please send me your ear, dear friend. Once in the city of Luminous, there existed two competing schools dedicated to the martial arts. One was started by Excadrill, distinguished by hard, unyielding strikes. The style was known as the Path of Tawny. The other was founded by Clobbopus, specializing in fleet, flowing movements. The style was known as the Way of Crobat. Both schools put their desire to become strongest above all else in life. The members vowed to have nothing to do with the other style except in battle. All who followed the Path of Tawny were bound to view the Ways of Crobat's followers as mortal foes, and vice versa. Governed by that one unbreakable tenet, it was a hard knock life in these schools of hard knocks. Came to pass there was a match declared, Cleffa of the Tawny style versus Gimme Gimme of the Crobat style. This battle would decide once and for all which school was strongest. Everything was on the line. Whichever school was defeated would be honor-bound to disband. The two Pokemon selected as the school's champions had a singular problem. Cleffa and Gimme Gimme were desperately in love. They had broken the one rule that must never be broken, meeting in secret outside of battle. On the night before the fateful match was to be held, Cleffa and Gimme Gimme's eyes met. They knew there was but one option. Together, they fled into the night. So begins their thrilling story of love on the lam, their very lives on the line as they flee pursuit. I have to admit, my own experience with romance is limited, so perhaps my novel will lack realism. But I think it will be a tale for the ages, don't you? Yeah, sure it'll be. Now I'd better get it all down on paper so I can send my manuscript to Lumos Press. I can't thank you enough for your help. You will come through with that blurb once it's a hit, right? Oh, more feathers. Hey trainer, could I ask for a small favor? My Arctivax is home alone, so I wanted to step away for a moment to check on it. Unfortunately, I can't leave the kiosk unattended. Can you take my place here while I'm gone? If you do a good job, there will be a nice bonus just for you. Let me know when you're ready to look after the kiosk. Ready to look after the kiosk for me? Sure. Okay, great. Here are the prices. Make sure you memorize them. Freshwater is 200, Soda Pop is 300, Lemonade is 400, and Moon Milk is 600. Alright, let me just get this down to refer to. Water 200. 3. Lemonade 4. And milk is 6. Don't worry, I'll be back soon. Do I take a moment to check the prices of the items? No. Oh, I had like 3 bottles of fresh water and 1 bottle of moo milk. So 3 of fresh water and 1 of moo milk. Thank you. What to get? What to get? I guess a fresh water would be good right now. Milk for me. Wait. Never mind. Lemonade, please. In that case, I think I'll go with the soda pop instead. How much for everything? So, soda pop and lemonade. Nice. Looks like you got your job done pat now, new clerk. See you later. No. I'd like a bottle of, what should we call it, the fizzy one? And a bottle of, the citrusy, yellow one. And I guess a bottle of good old plain stuff, the white one. Actually, can you make it 3 bottles of the fizzy one? For the others, 1 bottle each is good. So, I think that's this. Yep, 1,900 sounds right. Thank you kindly. Oh. Two items, so milk and lemonade. Has to be the last one, right? Yo, we've got a surprise party coming up, so we gotta get a ton of drinks. I need 65 fresh waters. Okay. Let me just break out the calculator here. So, 65 times 2. 23 soda pop. Plus... Actually, let me just type this out, and then I can put it into a scientific calculator. So, 65 2 plus 23 times 3 plus 28 times 4 plus 31 times 6. Why you would go to a random stand for this and not, like, even a convenience store is baffling to me, but okay. Oh, I used the wrong operator. Quite a bit. So 65 times 2 plus 23 times 3 plus 28 plus 4 plus 3 minus 6. Alright. Whoa, looks like we got a map of woods over here. I'll be back, so keep those guiding skills sharp. There's another customer. I'm back. Thanks for looking into the kiosk while I was gone. Let's do a cash count, shall we? Whoa, nice clerking. Looks like I've got a retail rival in the making. Architects is practically turning my house into a fridge. I went back to check. Thanks for watching the kiosk. I hope you'll come back as a customer next time. Side mission? Okay. It's a 5-star side mission, too. We've got plenty of survey points, so I think I'd rather do something else than save up for the start of my next breakthrough. I guess have I checked Pokemon over here? I know I still need Pidgey, but I feel like Pidgey might be easy to reset for around the area. I guess Kangaskhan might also be pretty easy. It's very populated in that area. I do need Voxel still, I think. I think I have a poison power as well. Peek at my targets here. Oh, maybe Toxtricity was already in Scarlet Violet. Yeah, it was in Scarlet Violet. Okay. I don't think I have any targets up here, really. Oh, Vanillux. Do I have an ice power? Bug, Steel, Normal, Fairy, Ghost. I do have an ice power. I might want to save that, but I could try going through a couple times with ice power 2 and see if I just generate one. Especially have a couple ice power 2, actually. Yeah, I'm not even sure what that that is, but oh, maybe it's to get more color options on something I unlocked. Oh, it looks like another story opened up as well over here. Alright. Let's see if I can get a shiny out of this, and hopefully not cryogonal. So, let's go to Pokemon Center. Do a save. Then I can just fly to Area 5, although... Now let's see where it dumps me before I just choose to fly to the plaza instead. Yeah, it dumped me on the other side. Nope, didn't get any shiny there. I wonder how many times I want to give this, because how many spawns of the Pokemon am I getting each time I do this? It's annoying to try to reset that. I'll give this a couple more tries at the very least. Oh, I keep going into the wrong save. These aren't shinies either, are they? No, the lighting's just weird. I don't know, Vanillish is also one that I can get outside of these areas, so... I'm not too gung-ho about it. Could also see what donuts I can make. Oh, forgot to load the backup save. Alright, I'll do this one more time and then maybe I'll try making some donuts if this doesn't really work. Because I would like to have rock or ice saved in backup just for getting my fossil Pokemon, if I can run across that area again, shiny. Alright, no shiny. Just in case this mission doesn't work out, I would like it to, I will peek around for... But yeah, I think if you generate a shiny at all at the start, it will tell you. Yeah, no shinies. I wish I knew I could reload like that so I hadn't wasted so many donuts. Wasted so many berries making donuts that didn't have shiny power level 3. Let's see what I can make. This is a species I'm trying to hunt at the very least. Well, I'm basically out of Tango berries. Now I have so much more sweet power, why is it giving me 2 fresh things? It's not even giving me a sparkling, that's frustrating. Poison. Do I need a second poison? Okay, we've got Beedrill, Roserade, Garbodor. Honestly, that could be useful. I got another shiny spawning in over here? That's wild. So that's the exact same shiny that this one was. Alright, this is the last one of these I can make, so hopefully something good comes out of it. Keep forgetting to load the save the right way. Oh, if that was normal 3, I would keep that for sure. Realizing I didn't put Digger Speed on my list yet, so gotta make sure to get that one taken care of. Oops, that's what I wanted. Poison 2. Oh, wrong load. I wonder if there's a way for me to get 2 of the sweet powers using a different berry. That's still 5-star berry, too. But I only got a level 1 electric power. Interesting. I do have a ton of poison things I'm getting, just not in the exclusive, so that might actually be good to keep holding on to. I think that means I have 3 poison now, though. Poison, poison. It's poison 2, actually. Ah, there's 3. And I have multiple poison targets that I'd like to get eventually, so that's not bad. But I think that's the last one of those I can make. I might have enough for one more to use those other berries. Okay, do I need a second dark? I'm saving one for Lipard. And I do need Thievel, so yeah, that was still a good get. It's just didn't hit what I have available right now, which is a little sad. I don't have enough berries to make another one of these, I think. Yeah, I can only make a 4-star with these. I might be able to get something good out of it, I'm not sure. Can these even get me 3-star abilities? Maybe not. Alright, I guess I'll do a battle zone then. I've got to have good donuts for battle zones. And I wanted to do that to get the full benefit of that. It'll be funny if this battle zone gets me more than the like 10,000 you get for this 5-star anyway, but oh well. Fire should be fine. Water might be good, because I have and I've already got that Mega evolved. Forgot I had my Pokeball power level 3 sitting over here too. I can use that on the 5-star battle zone if I get it, I suppose. Item power berries. I definitely need berries, so this will be good. Ooh, right off the bat. This is a water zone. Great, Skrelp is water. I forgot it's water. It doesn't start as dragon. Okay. Yeah, I didn't want to lose. Alright, thank you very much. Come on. still a Pokeball somewhere up here, so I think she get up here. And then proceeded enough to go towards the Pokeball. Are you kidding me? Where's that gold Pokeball? Ah, there it is. That's gonna have poison thing again. Got the heal off first, so I still won. There's a Pokeball up there, so I do have to get it over somehow. get away from this kid as fast as possible. See if I can find any more Pokeball over here. Get some more berries. Yeah. I don't even have time to get that one, unfortunately. Although maybe hitting this trainer is actually going to help me get it. Yep, I got enough time for it. That's probably it. Even if I see something else, I don't know how I'm going to have time to get it. I don't see anything else. Alright, I'll let this time out. And then I will take a quick break. I should be back within like 5-ish minutes, I think. But we'll wait until this ends at least, and I'll save. And I'll remember to pause this time so I don't get accosted and like knocked out while I'm away. Alright, be right back. Alright, hello again. So let's go see what new thing I got before we enter that hyperspace mission. Oh, don't want another Rotom one. Okay. That's fine, I can use my Pokeball power here. But yeah, I didn't want to see the Rotom one again at all. This must give me the alternate Canary items. What's zappin', fam? You want to be a Kinetic? Come join my crew. Join me, join me, join me! Tasteless fakery. The real Canary would never beg so shamelessly. Should have known you would be fooled, Gwen. Still, you gotta admit my hologram's not a bad way to get word out about my awesome grandkid. Canary doesn't need more bandwagoners. Canary deserves fans who adore her with their whole heart, not people who fell for a hologram. Now hold on! You saying only folks who can afford to dedicate everything they got to Canary count as fans? What about the people who just think she's neat? That sounds like a fan in my book. You think we should accept bandwagoners? Ugh. Pops! You 2G-Volt, I get where you're both coming from, but quit arguing. I don't like it. I know, we ought to settle this like traitors with a Pokemon battle. Can I join? I'm a true Kinetic, and I'll prove it. I'll battle you, but I'm not gonna let you win. If we win, I'm gonna turn all your little pals into Kinetics. Terrible start for me. Okay, good, we're done with that. Oh, I forgot to take the flamethrower off of it. Enough plane line reduction, let's crank up the voltage with the Mega Evolution. Excadrill, I need you to Mega Evolve. Let's show these kids what we're made of. In the battle, G-Volt was awesome. Losing, though. Ugh. Losing makes all the cool lines I said before the battle go to waste. Kanari, you know I'm the truest kinetic. Aw, G-Volt. But I understand that your charms deserve to be shared far and wide. Just remember, my fans are important to me, but not nearly as important as you, G-Volt. Yeah. But we shouldn't do people into being fans of a hollow Kanari. You hear that, Pops? Here, you both get something nice. I hear some people are going to salons and styling their hair like me, if that's your thing. That's an option? Obviously, G-Volt and I are super tight, but I hope you and me can be tight too. Okay. What to do next? Let's revisit the Strange Author Man. Ah, Fizzin' my muse, back again. Thank you for your help with my romance novel. Been optioned for a film. Do you know who they signed to leads? Bryce and Sabrina. Wait, what? For my next tale, I'm thinking of a mystery novel. I'd love to have your help once again. I have an idea for a Pokemon my tale shall require. Could you assemble them for me? First, I think we'll need an Alpha Pokemon again. Second, a Normal type Pokemon. Third should be a Dark type Pokemon. Fourth should know the move Teleport. Alpha, Normal, Dark, Teleport, Fighting. Okay. Alpha. Normal. Dark. Fighting. Something that can learn Teleport. I could have sworn I had extra Abra somewhere back here, but maybe I got rid of them. Alright, Our setting is a mansion deep in the mountains of the Kalos region. It's owned by famed millionaire Excadrill. It also currently houses 3 guests, and a certain treasure. The first of the guests is a trainer by the name of Post Service. Then there is our millionaire's former flame, Sharpedo, and a jewel collector named Abra. The mansion's butler, Tawny, is unobtrusive yet ever-present, seeing to all the guest needs. One evening, the guests are all called together to a very special room of the mansion. This room serves as a giant safe so fortified that the move Rage Fist would not crack its defenses. So explains the butler, Tawny. In the safe center, lovingly displayed in pride placed, shines the grandiose jewel known only as William's Tear. This mythical treasure is rumored to have been a gift from the former king of the land, as the mansion's owner gazes upon it regularly, every morn and eve, to sustain their spirits. The sun has barely risen the morning after this showing, when a terrible house echoes through Excadrill's mansion. The guests gather in front of the safe room that contained the treasure, drawn by the awful noise. There, the millionaire cries out, "My treasure has been stolen! One of my guests must have done it." Resenting the excavation, Sharpedo demands, "Why us? Why not your butler?" Butler Tawny has a cast iron alibi. She'd been playing cards with her employer all night. Post Service and Abra readily agree to search of their persons and belongings. But even after the butler inspects all the guests, there is still no trace of stolen jewel. Only Post Service was found carrying anything. No more than a Pokeball, a perfectly normal item for a Pokemon trainer to have. So who stole the treasure known as William's Tear? Abra. Really? What's a trick too difficult for you to work out? The evil trader had left one of their Pokemon in the room to wait until everyone else is gone so he could steal the treasure for its master. When everyone began together in the room the next morning, this larcenous lout quietly calls the Pokemon back to its Pokeball, concealing it both and the treasure to cover their tracks. Wonderful, isn't it? Such a bold and elaborate setup worthy of a criminal genius. Isn't it a bit obvious? Now that I think about it, I wonder if I somehow overlooked a weakness in my airtight plot. It would be disappointing. Yet it's all thanks to your tireless support that I have been able to craft such creative novels. This is my greatest fan, willing to go so far above and beyond to support my writing career. To show my gratitude, I'd be happy to remix any of my tales for you, featuring whatever different Pokemon you should cast as the main characters. Just come speak with me whenever you're ready to experience more of my masterful storytelling. Must be the rest of the feathers. Another one by Lysander Cafe. Oh, in Lysander Cafe? Oh no. Excuse me, do you know if this cafe here has closed for good? Yeah, there was a whole thing. Is that right? What a shame. It's my first time back in Lumios in 10 years, and I'd been hoping to have their coffee once more. You wouldn't happen to know where I could find the former owner or anything, would you? I may know someone. Oh, I'd be grateful to you if you could help me get in touch with them. We should ask for more information. Grisham. What could you possibly be calling me for? Oh, I see. In that case, I suggest you speak with the head barista at our third truck. She used to work under the master barista who served at Lysander Cafe. So if I go to the third truck, I might be able to find out more about this cafe's old barista? I've been by before. Nouveau Cafe is truck number 3, right? It's in the Magenta District, isn't it? I'll head there at once. I do hope you'll join me in this little quest. You've been such a help so far. Oh, I should have tracked that mission. Robot, there you are. I'm so glad you came. Let's see if we can find out anything more about the former barista of Lysander Cafe. Can I take your order, or are you not here for coffee? You look like you've got other business. I see, and you ended up all the way here, huh? It's true that the old barista at Lysander Cafe is the one who taught me all I know. I bet he'll be pleased as punch to hear that a former customer remembers his coffee so fondly. I'll get a hold of him and ask him to go meet you if you'd like to wait outside Lysander Cafe. Amazing. I'll wait there. I'll wait for both of you there. Wow, I'm actually a bit nervous about meeting the old barista again, now that we're here. Hey, thanks for waiting for us. This is the former barista of this cafe, and the man who taught me everything I know. Might. I think that's how you pronounce that name. Lovely to meet you. I'm humbled to hear that you remember the taste of my coffee and wanted another cup even after 10 years. There's only one thing preventing me from being able to serve you. I always roast my beans using Pokemon moves, but I'm rather out of practice. I wonder if I could ask your trainer friend here for a battle so I can hone my rusty skills. I want to battle him too, mate. Knowing the bitter taste of defeat teaches one how to draw out bitter notes in their coffee. This may have refreshed my old memories, but even the old me could not have beaten you. Ah, yes. You put my Pokemon's moves against the hero who saved our city was just the thing to bring back those old instincts. Please, step inside the cafe with me. I'll start preparing your coffee at once. It's a bit of a mess right now, but it's not in that bad of shape. I bet with a good cleaning, this place could be back in business in no time. Indeed, and I shall prepare for our guest a cup of my personal blend, just as I made it back then. Please, have a seat while you wait. Yes, this is exactly it. This is the coffee that I remember. This rich, bitter aroma that tickles the nose, the deep black shine, the hint of sweetness. Mate, you absolute master. It's just I remember it from 10 years ago. No, it's even better. You're too kind. But I'm afraid I owe an apology. Whatever for, you've prepared me the coffee of a lifetime. That cup you just drank was prepared by me. What? I was once a priest, that's true, but I retired from that life after the whole Team Flare debacle. but Traw here didn't want the taste of my coffee to be forgotten. This city is always changing, but there are some things that simply make Lumios, well, Lumios. Knight's coffee was one of those things. I suppose all of us people in Pokemon want to leave our mark on the city so that we might be remembered after we're gone. Yes, well, I'm certainly very glad that I'll still be able to partake of this coffee I love so much. I don't know when I'll next be in Lumios, but I'll find you to beg for another taste, Straw. And I'll be waiting for your visit, dear customer. Oh, moonballs. I wonder if there's anything that's going to give me Beast Ball. That would be very nice, for me specifically. Just keep cleaning out these sectors, honestly. Is that just Skiddo's? Oh, maybe it's the Alpha cry. It's like, that cry seemed insane for some reason. Yo, remember me? 'Cause I sure remember you. You're a big help with that big old Bunnelby. But all I could do back then was stand back and watch you battle the beast. Completely useless. And that feeling lit a fire in my heart. I wanted to be just as strong as you are. I've actually been working pretty darn hard since then. I realized I had to start over from scratch, both as a trainer and a traveler. So now it's time to see the results. Crobat, this time you're going to battle me. I'll show you what I can do with the team of buds I've built up big old bonds with. Oh, I'm getting chills. Or maybe these are pre-battle jitters. Anyway, you just tell me when you're ready for a big old battle. The fact that you're talking to me, I take it you're ready for the battle? Ready as I'll ever be. Okay, shall we get this show on the road? Here we go. Witness our big old bonds. Come on, Bunnelby, our bond is the biggest and greatest of all. Let's show it. What a big old defeat. You gotta admit, catching and raising all those alphas sure was a big endeavor, right? There's just something about alphas. It's like they're overflowing with nature's power. I wonder if the whole world used to be overrun by alphas way back when. Can you imagine? There's so much to see and discover out there. It fills me with wonder. I was born and raised here with Romeos, but that wonder is what got me traveling in the first place. Now I know there are new discoveries still waiting for me, even back home. It sort of made me realize something, you know? It doesn't matter if you're in some foreign land or your own backyard, every day can be a journey. What's important is what you get out of your experiences, wherever you are. I think I'll enjoy a bit more time here at home and see where the journey of life takes me. Thanks to Battle Pal. Someday I'll manage to beat you. We'll see. Oh, level wall. I am not hitting any of the right buttons, wow. Oh, hello. You're Crobat, right? My favorite streamer in the whole world posted this photo the other day. Just look at it. It's good, right? Canary just chilling on a bench with her Electros. Looking amazing. I want to sit on the exact same bench and get my own shot with my Electro. So I could really use your help, Crobat. Help me find that bench. Alright, so it's looking onto Quizartico. And there's a panel up it, and Wild Zone 7, I think it is looking over. At least a Wild Zone, and you can see Quizartico. Okay. So, Quizartico is here. And maybe it's Wild Zone 3? So yeah, beyond it you see the Wild Zone, and then there's a gap to the teleport. So if you see the teleport point and then the zone, and then Quizartico, no, you see the zone and then teleport point and then Quizartico, so it's maybe over here? Yeah, there's that point, so it's gotta be like up here. Maybe... No, there's that billboard though. I might peek at this one. What is the number? 144. It was right, it was 7, okay. Oh, so she's actually not that far from it. Let me go over here first, probably. Alright, how in the heck do I get up there? That wasn't it. There we go. Two planters in a row, same buildings in the background, and the mountains. This has to be where Canary took her photo. Come on, no time to waste. Don't I look just like Canary sitting here on the same bench she sat on? Can I ask just one more teeny tiny thing of you, Crobat? Take a picture of me looking just like Canary did in the photo I showed you. I want to be from exactly the same angle. I can show you Canary's picture again anytime, so let me know if you want to. Yes, there. Take a picture from right there. Alright, let's see if you manage to pull it off. Oh my gosh, it's perfect. I look just like Canary. I'm uploading it now, and there, it's up. Hey, I wonder who took that picture for Canary. Would be a mysterious manager of hers. Apparently he's really involved in her work. I guess we have to thank him for Canary bread and everything. They're not bad, but I'd really rather have Canary keychains or, ooh, an acrylic standee. Someday. Maybe. Anyhow, I'd love to recreate a bunch more of Canary's pics while I'm in Lumios. Thanks for your help, Crobat. Maybe have a seat on the bench and take a load off. See you around. Oh, class ball. I aim to create a superb new Galette that will transcend even the mighty Lumios Galette. Yet there's a problem with my superb plan. I don't have a wonderfully gallant Pokemon to help present my superb Galettes to customers. But the very name of our cafe is Cafe Gallant. Perhaps wanting to be seen as gallant is behind the times, but it is the name of our cafe. I want to respect our history and desires that went into that name. Forgive me, I suppose I got off topic there. The point is that I want a gallant and classy Pokemon who can help deliver my superb Galettes to customers with style. Please help me get that gallant of Pokemon. The effortlessly cool Indeedee. Okay. Do you have an Indeedee you can give me? I've got one. Oh, truly? An Indeedee here would be worth any number of human workers. Yes, the gallantry in Indeedee. All Indeedee are most gallant. Gallant, you might say in this case. Oh my god. Now prepare my superb Lumio-Skelettes that shall transcend standard Lumio-Skelettes. I shall call them Giga Lumio-Skelettes. That's right, we're skipping right over Mega. This is the kind of brilliant thinking and decisive action that is needed to be truly gallant. Indeedy, please present our customer with Giga Lumio-Skelettes. Oh my god. Gigantamax Lumio-Skelettes. They're so large that there's no room to serve coffee or anything else alongside them. This is painful. Perhaps gallantry should know some limits. But at least I still get to see Indeedy's gallant service, and that's something to celebrate. Indeedy, together you and I shall bring further glory to Cafe Gallant. Big nugget. My Pokemon Palisand is solid as anything. You can defeat my Palisand in 30 seconds or less, I'll admit you've got the goods. So when you're ready to lose to my Palisand, just say the word. Can you defeat my Palisand in 30 seconds or less? I'm sure of it. Then you're about to get stuck between the clock and a hard place. Will be the result. So you crashed how to topple the solid wall of my Palisand with the right moves. How much time did you take? A whopping 30 seconds. Wait, only 30 seconds? That means you passed my challenge? You beat my Palisand, you didn't even need more than 30 seconds to do it. I admit it. I gladly do. You, Crobat, are truly a great trainer. Hey, you there, trainer. How about... Wait, Jolteon, I haven't even had time to explain. And there it goes. My Jolteon is just far too hasty by nature. From the slightest hint of battling in my Pokemon's future since I'm running in a flash towards the nearest battle court. Now that my Jolteon's got its hopes up, I'd hate to let it down. Will you help me out and battle us? I'll be waiting for you at the battle court. Hey, you'll battle us, right? Oh, come on, you haven't even given him a chance to respond. And it's over, just like that. That strength is just what I expect from Team MZ. You're the real deal. But you have to admit, Jolteon and the rest of my team were fast, right? They're hasty nature's help. Some Pokemon's natures can make them even faster in battle. Hasty nature will do that, of course, but the same goes for a timid, jolly, or naive nature. Being speedier helps a Pokemon out because it'll take less time between moves. But even the fastest Pokemon in the world would still need about 3 seconds to reuse a move. You also have to consider... Oh, hey now, don't run off the Pokemon Center without me. Guess I gotta dash. Thanks, and bye. Ah, okay. That makes sense. More minutes. Oh, most of the north half is done. Release claimed. Ah, yeah, there's my shiny Numel still sitting there waiting for me to do something with it. Shiny Alpha Numel. Okay, I thought that was another Alpha, and I was like, or another shiny Alpha, and I was like, what? It's just an Alpha chop. Plenty of Alpha sitting right there. Where is this quest? There, okay. Mr. Crobat. I am a Sarco Inc. employee charged with the city's Wild Zone management. Unfortunately, we've been receiving reports of wild Pokemon acting oddly here in Wild Zone 8. I'm sorry to trouble you, but I'd like to request your help investigating the situation. With Lynn's hand, please go find out what's happening in Wild Zone 8. Extra sandy gas just in case I need one. Reliable as ever, Mr. Crobat. You didn't really assess the situation, you result. I'd hazard a guess that those sandy gas arrived from Hyperspace Lumios and made themselves right now. Sandalwood and the other local Pokemon have been quite frightening. Have you read Sandy Gas Pokedex entry? Righteous of the Dead. It possesses a mound of sand with no Pokemon, it says. Sandy Gas is fond of the shovel on its head. A creation born of the grudges for those who passed away. How frightful. Well, Mr. Crowbat, I should be on my way, if you'll excuse me. Oh, wait, did that reset my... No, okay. Like, did it reset my shiny alpha, but it's still stuck down there. Okay, that box was not at all murdered. Right, it's the Rotom area. Deal with that later. Do you ever get the feeling someone's staring at you? You're staring at me. Yes, I need your help. You will help, won't you? I have this new neighbor. She just moved here from the Paldea region. Quite a Pokemon with her. She's staring at my poor Caesar. My Caesar's not exactly the bravest of Caesar. Since it moved in, every day has been a terror. Please, could you find out why my neighbor's Tinkatuff keeps staring at my poor Caesar? I think you'll find that new neighbor of mine up on the rooftops. Yes, can I help you with something? Your neighbor Caesar... Oh, is this about the Caesar that lives next door? I know. I keep catching my Tinkatuff staring at it. I think Tinkatuff's just a bit afraid and is feeling on edge. Caesar does have an intimidating look. But I suppose being stared at all the time is also intimidating in its own way, isn't it? I'm so sorry you got dragged into this. Could you let my neighbor know no harm's intended? So, why does that Tinkatuff keep staring at my Caesar? It's scared of your Caesar. What's that Tinkatuff is scared of my Caesar, and Caesar is simultaneously scared of Tinkatuff. Even if it is scared, it doesn't realize how scary it has to be constantly stared at like that. What has happened to my peaceful home life? I think it's fun to let weird Pokemon move from next door. Come to think of it, don't say Tinkatuff likes to attack other Pokemon and steal their metal? What if it's got its eyes on my Pokemon because Caesar is Steel type? Don't worry, Caesar, I'll protect you with my life. I have to. My poor Caesar won't be able to rest easy like this. Who knows if we can trust that lady's Pokemon? Look, I'm sure she's got her own things going on. I haven't just moved here and all, but please, let me just get her to understand her feelings too. Back again from that neighbor of mine? His Pokemon's afraid of yours. His Pokemon is afraid? That's what he told you? My sweet Tinkatuff would never attack other Pokemon to steal more metal. Well, almost never. We're the ones who just moved here. We're the ones who are uneasy. And they're saying we're scary? And I want proof that my neighbor Caesar isn't glaring at Tinkatuff to intimidate it. So, what'd she say now? She doesn't quite trust your Caesar. Who could tap my sweet and timid Caesar? It's not a threatening bone in its body. Look, I get that it's gotta be scary moving to a regional, but we live here too. Well, I don't see any choice but to prove to her that my Caesar is perfectly innocent and not scary. How will you do that? Just have to get Caesar and Tickatuff to know each other face to face. Though I'd feel a lot better if you were there too. Go ask my neighbor if she's game. If she is, we can bring our Pokemon to me. You want Tickatuff and Caesar to get to know each other. Alright. Tickatuff and I have been stressed about this whole situation. Clean up and prove once and for all that my Pokemon is different to Caesar. You do that, right, Tickatuff? Okay, now that we're here, let's introduce our Pokemon to each other. And if anything looks icy, we'll call them both into their Pokeballs. This way, Caesar. Caesar does seem rather scared. We're here, Tinkatuff. Your Tinkatuff seems rather bashful. Tinkatuff doesn't show any sign of attacking. And Caesar only looks a bit scary, but it isn't really scary at all. I guess they assumed the worst of each other, didn't they? Our Pokemon are looking friendly already. Yes, and I hope we can be friends as well. This will just Lumiose, so it would be nice to have someone I can ask for help. It was nice of this trainer to go out of his way to help some strangers like us. Oh, let's take a difficult ripping of metal off these chimney pipes. This'll be fine, right? Torment? Oh, that's cute. Alright, and that'll be a good place to stop for today. I'll come back again on Friday, probably wrap up most of the rest of these quests. And in the meantime, I'll probably be doing some shiny hunting on my own. Oh yeah, I didn't even show off my full shiny catalog. I've brushed past it a little bit, but we caught that... Oh, where did the Digger's Bee go? I have to search for it. Digger's Bee... Wait, there... Yep. The color is just different enough that I didn't even recognize the species. That's funny. So yeah, we got the Digger's Bee on stream right at the start. And I caught Goldengo last night, along with Marowak. I'm trying to think what we caught on stream last time. I think Grapplock to Mr. Rhyme. I caught Sharpedo right after stream. And I wasn't even using a power for it. I just happened to get it along with... I think maybe Limpod? I can't quite remember what I actually got when I was going for, or when I got Sharpedo. But yeah, here's a nice little collection. I did finally catch that Fletchling that I mentioned earlier in a Beast Ball. And I have yet another one, so let's figure out what I want to do with that. But yeah, I'll definitely be back on Friday, and see y'all next time.